Hi, I'm Valerie Graham and welcome to Natural Bliss. This week I'm back again with my friend Karen Fucillo. She was with us earlier when we discussed all the latest and greatest product ingredients. Today we're going to talk a little bit about exfoliation and peels and the different types of peels that you can get and why they may be good for you and you might want to consider them. So thanks for coming back to join me this week, Karen.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start with the least invasive type of thing that you could use on your skin, which is alpha hydroxy acids. And alpha hydroxys, AHAs, you'd be using skincare products that have them in them. A lot of cleansers sometimes have them. Exfoliators sometimes have them. They are from either, they're the fruit acids, actually, the alpha hydroxys. Mm-hmm. So you can have them from sugar cane, from grapes, from apples, from milk. So there's a lot of different combinations that you could have out there. Mm-hmm. But they will help exfoliate your skin, and by exfoliate your skin, we mean remove some of the top dead layers of skin and help your skin shed, and new cells will come to the surface.
Right. And why it's used in anti-aging in particular is as we get older, that cellular process slows down. You know, when we're young, you know, the skin sheds very quick because skin's always in movement, right? We produce more collagen in the dermal layer. It comes up, it becomes part of the epiderm, dead skin layers shed. And that happens, I believe it's about a 21-day process when you're young. And as we age, that slows down, as almost everything does when we get older. And so the whole idea is to speed up that process, therefore keeping collagen production up at the top and, you know, just making the skin look better, more youthful.
Less wrinkles, that's what everybody wants.
Well, as the collagen continues to produce, then you don't get collagen collapse,
right,
which is what a wrinkle, you know, usually. And you tend to have wrinkles where smile lines are, frown lines, because the constant musculature creasing the skin, the collagen decreases, and it collapses in that area.
Right. So I tell my clients, you know, I tell them, you know, we're all a little older, my clients, so every 28 to 30 days, new skin cells come to the surface. And if you keep your skin exfoliated, and you will definitely look younger, you'll have less wrinkles, your products will penetrate better, which is, you know, another good thing that you want. If I'm putting products on, I want them to be able to get down into the skin. So,
you know, even in Egyptian times, remember that I think everybody always heard Cleopatra was somebody who bathed in milk. You know, they'd had a whole bath filled with milk, and whether or not they realized that the process was exfoliating the skin and making the skin look beautiful when they were done.
Yes, and that was one of my skin tips for Natural Bliss. I said everybody should add some milk to your bath. You can use a few drops of essential oil, swish it around and get in, because it will help naturally exfoliate your skin.
Regular milk? You just put that in your bath? Okay, that's a great tip.
Yeah, a quarter of a cup, a half a cup of regular whole milk is best, organic, but any milk will do. And yeah, you'll help shed your skin. So let's talk a little bit about some of the difference now. We're going to move up a little bit. So now let's go to exfoliators, and we can talk. There are two different types of exfoliators. Those that are mechanical, which would have the little scrubby beads in them, and those that are enzyme chemical based.
Right. So the mechanical ones work from the surface down, and the enzymes and peels and, you know, those acids usually work underneath and up, right? Because when you use the peels, you do it and then you'll start noticing the peeling days later, right? Whereas the topical ones, almost immediate peeling of the topical layer of skin.
Yeah. So if you're going to use a manual exfoliant, so one that has little beads or scrubbies in it, I like to tell my clients, choose those that are spherically round, because like jojoba beads, sometimes I do one that has jojoba bead scrubs in it. or things that are manufactured. So Theravine products, they have a great manual exfoliator that's made from grape seeds, but they're spherically round. Because what happens when you use like some of the walnut husks and things,
Apricot scrubs, which were popular years ago, right? They didn't realize that they were really just ripping the skin, right?
Yeah.
You could actually feel the difference if you use something like that as opposed to one of the ones in your line. Absolutely.
Yeah. Right. And then you get tiny microscopic tears in your skin that you may not see, but you know your skin sees and feels, and then more dirt, more pollution, everything can penetrate. You need to build up that barrier layer again. So make sure if you're going to use the manual, it's spherically round. So enzymes work, those can be papaya, pineapple enzymes, and pumpkin is another enzyme that you'll find, and they work more as a chemical. I refer to them as little Pac-Men. Think of little Pac-Men that go in and eat up whatever is clogging your pores. It will unclog your pores. Your skin will look much nicer. And enzymes are a great thing to use on your skin. You can get ones that are very natural, like I said, you know, just excellent. Which do you use? What do you use?
You know, I use many different ones, and a lot depends on timing. You know, it's like how much time do I have? And it's so easy to do like a simple enzyme peel in the morning, and because I feel I can use that more on a weekly basis. You know, I do the deeper peels. I try to do that once a month, once every 6 weeks. But between a manual exfoliation or the enzyme peels, make it very quick and easy, something that, you know, just keeps everything stimulated and moving in the skin.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
I like my personal favorite is Theravine makes it's a papaya and pineapple enzyme exfoliator. It's their exfoliating gel. It's a gel consistency, so you work it in and friction it in, and I use it in the shower. I wash my hair, shave my legs, leave it on a few minutes, and then wash it off, and you know, easy, no muss, no fuss, and I'm good
that's
to go.
what I like about them. Right, they're very with all the other things we do.
Right.
You want things that are easy.
Now let's talk a little bit about glycolic peels. I think everybody's heard about glycolic peels, and they are from sugarcane. And that's a peel that you would put on, and you need to neutralize and then take off. It should be done by an esthetician. I recommend if you're going to have a real chemical peel done, go see your esthetician or your dermatologist and have it done there. Don't experiment yourself. But glycolics, you usually would do in a series, right?
Yes.
And you would, you know, sign up, and you want to get the best benefit. You want to do a series of peels, you know, a few weeks apart or even a week apart. It's very nice. It'll leave your skin smooth. It helps get rid of some of the fine lines and wrinkles, and it's a milder peel on the peel scale.
It also helps with some discoloration, a little bit with the discoloration as well, which is important, especially for those of us that have lived long enough to get a decent amount of sun damage.
Yes, excellent. Then I think moving along, would you agree trichloroacetic acid, TCA peels?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely done them on myself, and they are, you know, I mean, you get a little bit more of a, I'd say bang for your buck, I always say, for something like that. You really do see the difference in the end, you know. A little bit more downtime, but not much. You know, as far as the redness and peeling, though, that's never stopped me from going out, even though my skin is flaking.
Don't listen to her. You don't want to do that. And make sure you use sunscreen. If you're doing any of these, if you're using any of these products, alpha hydroxys, if you're exfoliating, if you're doing any of the peels, make sure you're wearing your SPF 50 sunscreen. Very, very important, because that new skin, you don't want to burn and damage.
Well, I don't know about you. Using, you know, all these anti-aging products, I wear sunscreen, you know, 24, I just wear it every day, 365 days a year. And if I'm going out in the sun, if I'm going to kayak or hike or whatever, I bring it with me so I can reapply.
Absolutely. That's excellent advice, and everybody should do that. And one of the reasons that you should use sunscreen 365 days a year is because the UVA, the aging rays, they won't make you burn. You won't know that you're getting hit with them, but they are out from sunrise to sunset, whether it's sunny or cloudy or rainy, 365 days a year.
And they're
So-
the long rays. They say
They are.
that they can get you through your car window, right, on a
Correct.
cloudy day.
Absolutely, absolutely. So wear your sunscreen and protect yourself. I was talking about getting sunburn, and actually that's one of the things that some of these chemical peels will do. It actually creates a burn, which causes your skin to peel off. So you're creating a wound healing effect. So you have to create the wound, and then your skin is going to heal itself. And that's going to boost your collagen, right?
That's right, and that's really what it's about. It's almost collateral damage, you know, and when skin and wound healing, burn victims, they've learned a lot of skincare by copying what they've done to help skin heal and new skin begin. And a lot of times in order to get new skin, because skin is always renewing, you know, the skin is the largest organ of the body and it's constantly renewing. And doing a little bit of damage causes the skin to trigger the healing response, making new collagen. The collagen rises to that surface, goes to the area that's wounded, and makes more. And so corrects the damage. It's a great process.
Yes, it is. And I think everybody knows, or anybody that can remember Sex in the City remembers Samantha's episode where she went
With the
and
beehive, right?
yes, where she went and got her peel, and she was beet red and burnt, and wouldn't let anybody see her. Those are serious peels that have to be done by doctors, dermatologists. You can't go to an esthetician and really get those, or you shouldn't anyway. And those are when you really need to have something done.
Yeah, you have to go to the doctor for that. There's always a chance of infection when you've gone that deep into the dermal layer and have that much peeling.
Okay. So I think we're done with this episode. Anything else that we'd like our viewers to know?
I think we'd like to know where to get some of these wonderful products.
Okay, you can get any of the Theravine products at Healthy Alternatives. They're in Babylon, 79 Deer Park Avenue in Babylon. We do great facials there. We do glycolic peels there. Theravine has a great glycolic peel that we use. It actually goes, first we do the glycolic peel, and then we put on the 24 karat gold and diamond dust mask with hyaluronic acid.
Our little man in the moon mask.
Yeah, and this has collagen in it too. And first we exfoliate deeper with the intensive exfoliant, which is their glycolic. Then we apply the gold mask. Your skin will be shimmery and illuminated and beautiful, and thank you afterwards. So you can also get some of the products, the exfoliators that I spoke about, on my website, crystalblueintl.com, crystal with a K. And I hope that you all learned something about your skin, and I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me, and thank you so much, Karen, for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you next week. This is Valerie Graham for Natural Bliss.